Lamine Yamal was born in a small Spanish town known for robberies, crime, and poverty. But despite the circumstances, Yamal climbed to the pinnacle of the football world, becoming a young, prominent figure. So, how did Lamine escape from poverty and become a football star? This is the complete story of Lamine Yamal.
El tiro, disparo, gol. ¡Gol de Lamine Yamal!
Lamine Yamal!
On July 21, 2007, Lamine Yamal was born in Esplugues de Llobregat, a suburb of Barcelona known for its high rate of riots and crime. This meant Lamine's upbringing was far from opulent. Lamine Yamal was born to two immigrant parents who supported his passion for the sport. His mother Sheila is a Guinean woman, while his father Munir is a Moroccan man. Lamine also has a brother named Kane, who is 15 years younger than him, completing the Yamal family. At 4 years old, Lamine began his football journey, joining a local club named La Torreta. It was clear to his coaches early on that he possessed an extraordinary talent. His skills were incredibly good for such a young player, and he was often seen kicking a ball around the narrow streets of his hometown. Soon, his coaches realized he needed a place to exploit his potential, so they decided to call Football Club Barcelona. It was in a match where Barcelona was losing 2-0, and with 45 minutes left that Yamal entered and scored 3 goals. Coaches decided this talented guy had to stay, and it was at that exact moment that Lamine Yamal joined Barcelona at the age of 7, entering La Masia, responsible for talents such as Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, and Pujol. Through his teenage years, Lamine idolized one player who stood out above the rest, Lionel Messi. He grew up dreaming about following the footsteps of his idol. Little did he know that some years later he would wear his jersey number. Things were about to get wild. At 15 years old, Lamine had already gone through the different categories of the quarry at an unusually fast speed, catching the eye of Barcelona's senior team coaches. His talent was undeniable, and it wasn't long before he got the call to join the first team. His journey to professional football was meteoric, and at only 15 years, 9 months, and 16 days, Yamal became the youngest debutant in the history of FC Barcelona, beating Ansu Fati. The day is unforgettable, a 4-0 against Betis on April 29, 2023. Barcelona recognized that they had a remarkable talent and needed to ensure he stayed at the club, so they gave him his first professional contract. Lamine signed a 3-year deal with Barca and was given the number 27, joining the first team at just 16 years old. Although his first season was meant to be a developmental one for the young player, it ended up being a breakthrough season, playing 50 games and scoring 7 official goals. Everyone around him knew he was going to be a star. It would be the course in which Lamine Yamal breaks the majority of existing precocity records. During his 2023-2024 season, Lamine would become the youngest starter in the history of the Champions League, as well as the youngest goal scorer in the history of La Liga, with an incredible goal against Granada, a record previously held by Fabrice Olinga. A couple of weeks later, Lamine would become the youngest footballer to play in a classic against Real Madrid, breaking another of Ansu Fati's records. Some months later, he would also become the youngest debutant and scorer in the history of the Spanish Super Cup. However, the best was yet to come. Going into the 2024 Euro Cup with the Spanish national team, Lamine was ready to show the world what he could really do. Spain had also enlisted Nico Williams, and Lamine formed a killer partnership with him. Spain had assembled the world's most thrilling young team, infusing their style of play with excitement and youthful energy. As the tournament progressed, Lamine rapidly established himself as an essential member of the team. Previous to the semi-finals, Rabiot told Lamine had to do more.
If you want to be able to play a Euro final, you need to be able to do a bit more than he's done.
But little did he know, Yamal would literally do that, cause Lamine would manage to score his first goal in the semi-finals against France with an incredible kick from the outside of the box that left all the world, including Mbappe, in awe, and where Lamine dropped his iconic 304 celebration. He says this celebration represents the last digits of the postal code of his upbringing town, marking a link with his roots. However, just over a year ago, Lamine Yamal scored another impressive goal similar to this one. It happened during the Under-17 European Championship against the same opponent, France. This occurred in the semi-finals of the tournament, where Yamal's goal as a winger was overshadowed as France eventually came back to win 3-1. It was a bitter moment that Yamal managed to redeem against Deschamps' team in a remarkable manner. During an interview with Yamal's father after the match, the man assured Lamine was the the best in the world. He even joked with the fact that Lamine might have been the one that had blessed Messi regarding a recent controversial photo of both stars in which Messi appears holding baby Yamal. This happened since Lamine won UNICEF initiative contest that offered as a prize to take a photo with a Barca footballer. The rest is history. Lamine went on to announce himself in the Euro Cup as Spain had a historic run in the competition. 12 years later, Spain claimed their 4th Euro Cup title. In the final against England, Lamine's exceptional performance was evident. He provided an assist, bringing his international goals and assists tally to equal Ronaldo's, but in 18 fewer matches. Additionally, Lamine was honored with the Best Young Player of the Tournament award, showcasing his remarkable talent throughout the championship. For winning the Euro Cup, the entire Spanish team received a $400K bonus. With the big legacies left by Ronaldo and Messi and the new appearances of Mbappe, Vinicius, and Haaland, Yamal seems to follow their footsteps. At 17 years old, Yamal is a European champion and his journey is only beginning. A new football star is born.